He was trying to protect his home from catching fire, and tonight he's recovering after police used a taser on him.
He and his attorney say that this was an excessive use of force.
Now, the fire broke out last Thursday at a home on Beechwood Terrace North in Pinellas Park. That's where 10 News reporter Isabel Mascareñas is live tonight. And Izzy, what did he say about the whole incident?
Reggie, 42-year-old Daniel Jensen says that he is still shaken and visibly emotional when you see him talk about what happened that night. He says being tased by police not only impacted him, but his two children who watched it all happen. Daniel describes the Pinellas Park police actions that night as, quote, brutal, and he says they showed no compassion.
All I remember is laying in water being electrocuted for trying to save my home.
Burns on Daniel Jensen's body 4 days later mark where police tased him. As he says, he tries doing what any father or husband would do, protect his family's home from a grease fire flaring out of control behind his neighbor's home Thursday evening.
I was calling for my daughter. I was getting no response. So I came out, grabbed the hose, and started to spray her room, which is right here, until I heard she was out.
But with each attempt, Daniel says Pinellas Park police keep pulling him back, even though firefighters are nowhere in sight.
And they kept telling me, just let it go. That's what insurance is for. And that wasn't acceptable to me.
In essence, you were defying a police officer's orders.
I don't believe I was. I believe I was doing what any homeowner would do, and that's protect his family and his home.
When Daniel sees the fire jump onto his back roof, Daniel says he grabs the hose once again. That's when a police officer grabs a taser.
As I went to grab the hose, I heard an officer on this side of me. There was a boat here. He was in front of the boat. Said to hit him, take him down, tase him. And I didn't know that they were talking to me or about me. I was concerned about putting water on the fire. And the next thing I knew, I was being tased.
Did the officer who tased you ever warn you what he was going to do?
No, no.
According to Pinellas Park police policy, an officer will use a taser when other control techniques would likely result in a physical confrontation that may cause injury to the officer or person. But the officer must first give a verbal warning he is going to use a taser.
It was horrible. I was laying in a puddle of water being electrocuted. And, you know, here's the people that are here to protect us, and I'm trying to protect my family and neighbors, and they're the ones that are bringing harm to me. I don't understand it.
Pinellas Park police officials tell us they did exhaust all options that night. They say they were simply trying to protect Daniel and the police officers from that raging fire. They also tell us they could have charged Daniel with obstruction for not listening to officers, but tell us too that they will not be doing so. On the other hand, Daniel and his attorney may be bringing legal action against the police department. Reporting live from Pinellas Park, I'm Isabel Mascareñas.